JTMM.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy JTMM, aka Just 10 More Minutes, back with another reaction video. This time we're looking at a video that actually has me both excited and very nervous. This video is Marcus Hopsin's Alone With Me. I just released, I believe it was yesterday. So the reason this makes me excited is I'm a huge Hopsin fan. To his Ill Mind days, to even watching him when he was just rapping on a laptop, to today where he's got some of the highest creativity videos there on the independent scene. And he's really put in the grind, put in the work, like some other independent artists that we've seen. The reason why I'm nervous with this is Hopsin's gone through transformation. So for those that you don't know, he posted a video on his YouTube channel a while back talking about how he's in a much better place now, how he had gone through some therapy to deal with a lot of the issues. He was in a very dark place, suicidal thoughts, and feeling really, really alone and not having that support around him. And so that's really what his music was based off of, was that anger and just those inner demons that are fighting with him. So I'm very nervous with that new leaf turning. Is this a song from before? And we get that dirty, nasty Hopsin that a lot of people just know and love? Or are we going to get a softer side of Hopsin that people just may not be ready for? So with that being said, this is Marcus Hopsin's Alone With Me. All right, like the intro beat.
Marcus fucking Hopsin, my guy, what up? Don't mean to intervene. How are things going? Talk to me. How you living, G? You look so confused right now. Do you remember me? Cause I've been with you since a teen, fucking you up mentally. I love it.
Alright, so I think we're going down the path of inner demons. And the battle of him waking up every day and having that demon in his head. Kind of the right versus wrong. I think we've seen this, if you haven't seen Tom McDonald's Best Rapper Ever, I think it's along the same lines of, he's got that demon that he's fighting with. So it's going to be interesting to see what Hopsin's take on this. Let's go.
Confused right now. Do you remember me? Cause I've been with you since a teen, fucking you up mentally. I love it, dude. Staying inside your head with a rent is free. I'm just here to make sure you keep all your crazy tendencies. Look at your...
Oh, we're going to take that back a second. Let's take that back. I hope you remember me. I've been living in your head where rent is free and having you keep your crazy tendencies, something along the lines. That's a bar right there. That's nice.
Staying inside your head with a rent is free. I'm just here to make sure you keep all your crazy tendencies. Look at yourself in disbelief, struggle with your identity, stuck in depression until you diagnosed with it clinically. How's your love life? It's still a trifling mess. Nigga, you 35, you haven't found a wifey yet? I mean, if I was you, would I be stressed? Why, yes. I guess a mail order bride is nice, it might be best. So how did you manage to get rich yet be so empty? Constantly stuck in a deep...
So there's the right there, right? How did you get so rich yet be so empty? And we see this with a lot of celebrities. Now, Hopsin is not a name that you necessarily could drop into everybody's house as, say, a Brad Pitt or Will Smith or someone like that, and they go, oh, okay, I knew who that is. I actually just had this conversation with a coworker. We enjoy a lot of the same musical taste. And I said, hey, have you heard of Hopsin? She's like, no. So it's not, he wasn't that type of celebrity, but he was still on the independent scene. He's very, very well known. And he made good money, but yet he was still so empty. And we hear this all the time with celebrities about how they get to this point, and that's where you see the drug addictions and the depression and the suicidal thoughts and stuff like that. Money does not buy happiness, y'all. It doesn't. It's nice, it's great to have all these material things, but those things don't necessarily always make you happy. You got to find out what fulfills you. So I'm interested to see where this goes, because they've just been bashing him left and right. His demons have been just all over him. So let's see which way it goes.
Frenzy. Maybe your ego ain't eco-friendly. Bro, you got a life that we don't envy. And I bet suicide must be so tempting. Do it. Wait, hold up. Damn. Fuck's wrong with me. I can't leave me.
Love the camera.
With me. I'm like, who is this nigga? Reminding my theory. It couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror. Wait, hold up. Shit. It's got control of me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be. I'm like, who is this nigga? Reminding my theory.
it's very clear, right? He's very conflicted with himself of who is he supposed to be, right? Is he supposed to be a good Hopsin or just that dirty, nasty Hopsin, right? You can hear the demon on his shoulder per se that's sitting there and tempting him in crazy tendencies and throwing the money at him and saying, how did you get so rich and you're so empty? And now he's coming back and he's like the man in the mirror. Who am I supposed to be? I like the hook. The beat is for me, with traditional Hopsin, this is kind of that standard flow that is unlike Hopsin. Hopsin generally will really kick it into high gear one way or another and have some flow switches. I'm not getting that. A little bit on the hook, but not enough. I love that camera angle where it kind of does that half-second freeze frame and then back to the other side and back and then up to the side. I really like that.
So how's the rap life? Do people enjoy your music? Or you still spitting that bullshit to destroy the youth with? Be honest, you live in the shadow with Jordan and Lucas. Jealous? I know that you are. My point is proof. What the fuck happened to you? You was spitting so cold. You was the ill minor Hopsin on the list with the ghosts. Then you fell off. You should've took a different approach. I hate to say it, but you'll never be like Kendrick or Cole, nigga. It's fucked up. That isn't fair, Marcus. I'm hoping that God will answer your prayers, Marcus. But even if he does, the chances are rare that you'll have hands in the air headlining Madison Square Garden. Nigga,
wow. So even if his prayers are answered and he comes back and he gets big, that he would ever be opening Madison Square Garden. And for a lot of these independents, right, they still have those big dreams to headline a stage and headline a big arena as an independent and be self-made. That's interesting. Let's take that back a little bit.
If he does, the chances are rare that you'll have hands in the air headlining Madison Square Garden. Nigga, put the mic down, don't you fight this fight. Cause you the corny rapper only weird white kids like. So every time the blogs post you, the comments gon' roast you. I would rather be dead than be caught living in your shoes. Wait, hold up, I'm tripping. Folks wrong with me, I can't leave me alone with me. I'm like, who is this nigga? Why do I feel him? It couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror. Wait, hold up, please stop. It's got control of me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be. I'm like, who is this nigga? Why do I feel him? It couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror.
So look at the toll that, I mean, again, within the video, and I can only imagine in his real life, look at the toll that it's taken on him, right? He wakes up in the morning. The demon is immediately attacking him and putting all of those negative thoughts in his head. And then he's just kind of wandering around aimlessly, right? I don't know if many people are catching that. If you watch, he's got that same walk from Illmind 7 when he's walking through the desert where it's just that blind walk and you see him just struggling in his head of walking and not knowing where to go next. Same look that he had on his face with Illmind 7. This is deeper. I'm not seeing the flow switches that I would expect from him. Not saying it's a bad thing. It's just it's different.
Alright, I got an idea. I'll tell you how it works. It's gonna sound a little outrageous,
Still
but
great
hear me out
production.
first. You turn your phone off for 2 weeks and start an outburst of worried family members, which leads to a local town search. And when they find you, you dead inside of your crib with a letter that says goodbye to your kid. But you don't get to see him anyway, cause your ex is wildin' and shit. So in this little head, it's like you already died. It's a trip. While you reside in heaven or hell, whichever side that it is, your baby mom's will regret the shit she never tried to get fixed. If you're alive, chances are she'll never try to repent. I'm just trying to show you ways to exercise your revenge. All you want is...
So, again, he's talking about, for those that don't know, Hopsin's, excuse me, Hopsin's ex lives in Australia, and that's where his son is that he has with this woman, but they've kind of cut him out. I don't know if he's been able to see him since. I know he had released a song previously talking about how his mom had basically kind of cut him off, and it was a song to his son. Sounds like it might be along the same lines. It's still a rocky relationship with her, where his son doesn't necessarily know who he is or that he exists. I don't know. I don't claim to be a Hopsin expert per se. I know from his songs what the stories they tell. But this one's just deep. I mean, we've got under 2 minutes left, and I'm not seeing that rebuttal of, hey, this is where I was, this is where I am. No, that's not my story to tell, right? Hopsin's story is, I'm giving my 2 cents on it of what I would expect from Hopsin, but this is his art, not mine. So I'm interested to see his creativity and where this goes. Let's go.
Love, right? Well, you gon' have to get some balls. Shoot your fucking brains out until they splat against the walls. I mean, it has to hit the blogs, and all your fans will get involved, and you'll be missed, cause people don't know what they have until it's lost. Hug your dad and kiss your mom before this transition is done into the new life. Your current one is trash, it isn't fun. Yeah, everybody got problems, and we all fighting this big war, but your problems are different. You got nothing to live for.
How many people deal with that? That's rough. That's rough. Where you know, they've got this people, they always say, you know, other people's problems are so much bigger, and I'm just sitting here. Your biggest problem is your biggest problem. Don't compare it to anybody else's. I mean, your biggest problem could be struggling to get up daily. That doesn't mean that someone whose biggest problem is whether to have caviar or, you know, baked salmon, that you can't compare the two. This is an individual by individual basis, right? And there's the problem with the country is we want everybody to be the same. And it doesn't work like that. So seeing how dark and where he was, it kind of breaks my heart in a sense, because the guy is so talented, but yet he feels so alone. That's deep. All right, let's see how he ends this.
Hold up, oh no, fuck's wrong with me? I can't leave me alone with me. I'm like, who is this nigga? Why do I feel it? It couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror. Wait,
love that.
Hold up, please stop. It's got control of me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be. I'm like, who is this nigga? Why do I feel it? It couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror.
What I'm thinking, what you're thinking is not the important thing. We are alive right now. That is the important thing. It is important that you focus on this fundamental sense of aliveness within you, and then you will see there is a natural distance between you and your thought process. Once you create a little space between you and your mind, between you and your body, this is the end of suffering.
So now he's face to face, right? He's got that voice in his head that's putting that tranquility message of this is what you have to do. And when you realize that the battle you're facing is merely with yourself and not anybody else trying to hold you down, but truly a battle within yourself, you can succeed. So Marcus, come on. You got 31 seconds, Marcus.
Don't identify any thought as negative, because it's just a thought.
It's just a thought.
Who told you it's negative? It's just a thought. You're making it up, maybe you like it. What's the problem? If you understand it's just a thought,
Marcus.
it has no power. If you think it's a reality, then it destroys you.
Wow. Wow. That was good. Okay. Final thoughts on this. Different flow, right? That was the same beat. Dun 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 dun. I mean, through the whole thing, it had a little bit of a switch up on the hook, but it was kind of that same one. Which, I mean, if you think about Ill Mind, you think about whether it was 5 or 7, 7 being my all-time favorite. You followed that same pattern. I was expecting a little bit more of a change up, or maybe a little bit faster beat. Now, that's again what I expected. The reality is that everything that he just said, if you truly look at his lyrics, are what a lot of people deal with on a daily basis, right? That struggle with your inner demons. Same thing with Tom McDonald's Best Rapper Ever. Those are demons that people wake up with every day. We can't diminish other people's demons. They have to diminish those demons. So we can't tell people, don't feel that way. Don't feel like that. You can't have that opinion. Their opinions are their own, and they have reasonings behind it. Whether it's misguided or not, that's not for us to change their mind. The only thing we can be there is to support them so that people don't go into these dark places like that. And that song right there actually makes me think about a lot of things, and maybe how I've treated some people that could have been differently and not really understanding their side. Would I take necessarily a different action? I don't know. But that's what I love about Hopsin's music, is it makes you think. Great, great, great song. I like it. I think I like it. I think we got to do it, fam. I think he's got to get it. Is he going to get it? I think he's going to get it. Let's see. I don't know. He might. I don't know. He might. He might just get it. I don't know. I think he might. Nah. I don't know. I don't think he gets the air horn for this one. I thought about it, and I thought about it. I don't think he does. I want to see where his next one is to see if he's on the right path and see if he's truly turned the page. I like the song, but I'm still kind of up in the air to see where he wants to go. Handing that grenade off, I think it gives us a clue as to where he's going and the headspace he's at of killing those demons. But let's hold off the air horn for now. Let's see where it goes. Guys, if you like this reaction, please drop me a like, subscribe, and share. I'll be posting more videos. This one I'm literally posting on Tuesday at 12:42, so I'm literally just posting this during my lunch break at work. So this is going to be truly my first reaction. So please drop me a like, subscribe, share. I will be on Twitch tonight at just 10 more minutes as well, streaming some games. Who knows what's going to happen. Until then, guys, always remember, if someone asks you to stop what you're doing, don't ask for 1 minute, don't ask for 2 minutes, and please. I'll send people to your house to knock on your door and, well, ask nicely again. Don't ask for 5 minutes. If someone asks you to stop what you're doing, always remember, just ask for just 10 more minutes. I'll see y'all next time, guys. I'm out.
JTMM.